Hey everybody, so I know you read the title so you know what's coming, but I guess I will just kind of tell you what's happened since the last TTC video and then kind of talk about, what's going on right now. The last video I did, I believe it was cycle day 16, and I was using the digital test trying to get a positive OPK, I guess, get my solid face, my peak fertility, and I unfortunately never got that. So I was so confused. I didn't have any strip OPKs or any Dollar Tree OPKs with the lines so that I could compare, and the whole reason I got those is because I couldn't find the cheap ones. So I thought it was going to take away the stress of staring at lines and should we baby dance, should we not baby dance. I thought this, little device was going to say yes or no, go for it, don't go for it, So I'm going to do another video in a few days, and it's just going to kind of be my first impression of the Clear Blue Digital Advanced tests. So I'm not going to sit here and go on and on about it because it's just going to be a TTC update, and then like I said, in a few days, I will do a first impression, not like a full review because I've only used it for one cycle, so I don't want to sit here and act like I know everything about it. But I'll do a first impression of that, and then I also want to do a first impression video of the soft cups because we tried that last cycle and this cycle as well. So I kind of thought maybe some of you would like to know about it, know a little more about it. And obviously we haven't had success with it yet, but I thought I'd kind of show everybody what they look like and, do a little TMI first impression of those as well. But so I got the Clear Blue Digitals on cycle day 12, and I usually start testing on cycle day 10 with the lined regular OPKs. And I was worried that there's always that possibility that I ovulated early. And when I got the test, I got the blank circle, the low fertility, like negative, I guess you would call it. And so I thought, well, if I had a high LH levels, it would, it would be telling me. And so then I kind of got relaxed, and I told my husband, I was like, this makes me feel so much better that it's giving me a negative. I know not to stress. I know it's not time yet. We can kind of hold off on, baby dancing and kind of, preserve all of that. And so like 3 or 4 days went by and I didn't get a blinky face, and I finally got a blinky face, and that's when I had last spoke to you, and I tested until cycle day, I want to say 18 or 19, and I was still getting a blinky face. Like, hi Bruce, what are you doing? Are you being a good boy? Sit down. Sit down. No. See where I'm filming? Right there. Yep. Yeah. Sit. Thank you. So I was testing twice a day because that's usually what I do with the regular OPKs, and I was just getting a blinky face every single time. And we were confused. We didn't know whether we should be baby dancing every day or every other day, and I just don't think that we did it enough at the right time. It was just a big jumbled mess of confusion, and I was thinking, I've probably missed it, or I'm not going to get it. I'm going to stop wasting these expensive tests and save them for next cycle. So I stopped testing and thought, well, I will just listen to my app on my phone like I normally do and just expect, AF when it says AF is coming. And it had originally was saying that I was in my fertile week around 9-10 DPO and that I would be ovulating within that range, and which is what I always ovulate, is between like 10 and 16 DPO, and my cycles are typically 26 to 28 days long. At least they have been for the past 9-10 months. And so I didn't know what DPO I was. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know when to start testing. I mean, I have no idea when I ovulated, if I ovulated at all. I had no OPKs to tell me whether I did or not. I had no EWCM like I normally do. I had that little breakout on my chin like I talked about, and some cramping on that same side, but it's also the same size that I have the cyst. So I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know when to test. I didn't know when to expect AF, and I certainly wasn't expecting her this soon. Today would have been cycle day 24. So this is a really short cycle for me. Really short. So it makes me wonder if it was in an ovulatory cycle where I didn't ovulate because I wasn't getting positives on the OPKs and I didn't have my typical, you know, ovulation symptoms. And I kept giving myself hope, like, there's always that possibility, you know, you baby danced, you know, enough, and hopefully you did it at the right time on the right day, and don't worry about the OPKs, and don't worry about when to test. Just, my app said that this Saturday, 2 days from now, AF was supposed to come. And so I just told myself I would wait till Saturday. I wouldn't test until Saturday. And, you know, AF wasn't here on Saturday, then I would do, you know, like a live pregnancy test for you guys, and, you know, just, you know, I didn't want to be walking blindly in the rest of the cycle, so I just pretended like my app was 100% correct, and that was AF, when AF was coming, was on Saturday. But yesterday I was cramping pretty badly, and then I woke up this morning and I was cramping, and I thought, you know, hey, you don't know that it's AF coming. It could be implantation cramps, you know? So I went to work, and then at work she came, and I was just like, what the heck is going on? Like, I'm only cycle day 24, and I'm not. I'm cycle day 1. So this was only a 23-day cycle, and I don't know. I guess I'm kind of relieved in a way that she just showed up out of the blue, and it just, you know, I didn't spend days and days of testing and buying tests and looking at all these BFNs and being sad and depressed and symptom spotting and Googling things and being on Baby Center and tweaking lines and tests. You know, I just eliminated all of that stress from this entire cycle. I went from, am I ovulating? Did I ovulate yesterday? Did I ovulate 2 weeks ago? Did I ovulate 4 days ago? I have no idea what DPO I am. And I just kind of went with it, and then boom, she just showed up. And it's sad, but I'd rather be a little sad that I'm on my next cycle than a little sad because I took a zillion pregnancy tests and got myself in this deep, dark place that I always take myself to. So, you know, it's sad that AF is here. I don't like her here. I don't want her here, but she is, and then that cycle was in the past. So cycle 27 is gone, no longer here. I am in cycle 28. I don't know. I've got all kinds of feelings about that. I was thinking of doing a kind of video about how I feel about things, how I feel about, you know, all these months that have gone by and the things to come. So, I don't know. I would really kind of like to sit down and kind of do a video for some of the girls that talk to me here on YouTube, and they're, you know, very early in their journey and their TTC journey, and they're having a lot of struggles and they're in a lot of pain. And, you know, it's not that I've, you know, like some pro at, you know, trying to conceive, and I don't have any emotions, and I just, hey, here I am, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's been a long day, and I'm super tired, and I hate for my videos to run on and on like this, and for me to talk about things that are not important. But so there will be a video hopefully soon of me kind of talking about my feelings, that should be fun and probably long, and you can skip that. That'll just be me getting some things off my chest. And I will definitely be doing a first impression of the Clear Blue Digital test and a first impression of the first cups. And thank you guys so much for watching, and tons of baby dust to everybody. Maybe cycle 28 is the cycle. Is 28 my lucky number? I don't know. We'll find out.